The essence of Conduism draws upon the fundamentals of a human being's multidimensional functionality and existence. In that, an individual is a conduit for various spiritual energies, entities, and influences, which are in fact the hidden cause and animating force behind their every thought, action, emotion, and behavior in general, and that all of the above are but the physical and/or psychological effect and product of a pre-existing spiritual cause which inhabits our body and animates our daily endeavors in one way or the other. You could say that one of the first crucial stages of Conduism begins with the study, practice, and comparison of various religions, philosophies, yogic and spiritual practices, etc. This lets one begin to develop ground-level understandings that will set the tone for further navigation into this mighty abyss of esoteric knowledge, as well as familiarize them with the many archetypal concepts, characters, and circumstances which lie within all practices and schools of thought, whether philosophical, spiritual, or religious, instilling them with a basic yet crucial sense of symbolic discernment. During this period, one will gather knowledge from a wide range of esoteric teachings, comparing the different perspectives from all around the globe and throughout history, connecting the dots and finding that the same core divine knowledge lies at the heart of all these various belief systems. Through the application of self-observation, mutual acknowledgement, and genuine effort towards integrating these various archetypal and elemental internal aspects, the individual begins to build a crucially important and intricately unique relationship with their higher nature, which with time and practice will reflect a wide range of new abilities, both physical and non-physical, as well as an ever-growing heightened awareness, one which will gradually blossom into their greatest asset on the path of awakening, and that is the gift of discernment. You could say that at its core, Conduism embodies an intimately personal and ever-potent realization of the multifaceted complexity that is an individual's overall nature and experience, which extends both internally and into the world around them, revealing the unwavering and divine connection between the two. As above, so below, as within, so without. This degree of realization allows an individual to tap into and embody their higher awareness and to begin truly utilizing their divine potential. The student of Conduism learns to bring their immediate awareness inward, to a place of inner observation, becoming increasingly vigilant of the non-stop flow of thoughts, emotions, and inspirations which arise within them on a regular basis. Gradually, one gains control over their own reactive nature. Soon, with sufficient dedication, one's daily conduct, endeavors, and interactions with themselves and the world around them will become more so their own, in that their behavior is not being ruthlessly dictated by impulsive, uncontrolled emotional outbursts which more or less puppeteer the unawakened individual. One must understand that we constantly draw in externally, as well as bring forth from within, multitudes of entities and intelligences which are of like resonance to the energy that we are embodying and/or displaying through our conduct. So, when an individual lets certain unbeneficial energies and emotional states get the best of their self-control and reflect externally in their behavior, they are essentially putting up a flag in resonance, actively inviting beings of like nature to that energy, beings which feed off, encourage, and help sustain this unbeneficial state. When we dwell on these thoughts and emotions, we are literally dwelling within an energetic space shared by countless influences, and this will undoubtedly reflect in our outward nature as well as our internal state. The previously stated goes both ways. Like resonance, attracts like resonance at both ends of the spectrum and all in between. One who is oblivious to this is easily influenced and taken advantage of throughout their daily lives by countless factors, both internal and external, physical and non-physical, and perceives this flow of thoughts and emotions as simply their own, many of which are the result of unbeneficial external influence, immediately embodying these phenomena and reflecting them through their external behavior, mood, demeanor, etc. Whereas the awakening individual and/or student of esoteric knowledge comprehends on an intimate level that the human being, in its functionality, acts as a conduit or channel for these various unseen spiritual influences, and knows that when thoughts, emotions, and energies arise, they are to be observed and discerned, contemplated in terms of consequence, intention, and underlying resonance, then either acknowledged and dismissed or integrated into the course of the day, as well as into their overall perspective towards the experience as a whole, rather than immediately assumed and acted upon. This internal discernment and the accompanied gradual self-control presents an individual with the opportunity to apply their daily energy and attention towards utilizing their true potential and developing an efficient means of communication with their higher nature, which is quite the tedious, however mesmerizing process in itself. This instills one with the means of prioritizing and seizing that inner divine flame, which is capable of recognizing the omnipresent sea of influences with which we constantly interact on a fundamental basis, as opposed to functioning as a clueless, susceptible vessel for forces beyond our acknowledgement and perception. Conduism aims to unite the individual with their inner archetypal teachers and the infinite wellspring of gnosis and/or divine knowledge that exist within them, developing within the individual a fundamental relationship with their own nature and its many aspects, a process of self-discipline or self-discipleship, going within and seeking to actively embody and unfold the divinity which has been lying dormant in their DNA, so that they may safely and with sufficient discernment navigate the mighty abyss of occult knowledge as they continue along on their path of awakening. Remember, friends, as the saying goes, we are never less alone than when alone. Much love. Written by Gage Timothy Kreps Ramirez and Inhabitants.